This week's edition of The Legend of Ben de Mustaine is brought to you once again by Diet Water. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. And as the September equinox is coming up this coming weekend and everything starts to transition away from the summer and towards the fall, as those leaves start falling, make sure your hydration rate doesn't fall down too far low either. And one of the best ways to do that is to still use that product that has all of that great water taste, but still only half of those dreaded water calories. The one, the only Diet Water. This product's only available in stores where it's sold. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are time zone wise on this island Earth. This Kentucky Hawkeye KY Hawkeye, your host here on Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. It is Tuesday night, which means it is time for The Legend of Ben de Mustaine. He is our Gold Dragonborn that we are playing through Baldur's Gate 3. We're in our 6th episode of this and we're making our way, and looks like I'm having some connection issues. So hopefully we're still good. Okay, still says excellent there. Chat thing just, when stream chat just showed me it was reconnecting and all that. So hopefully we're not having any major issues. Let me know if things start happening wacky as far as the screen and all that, because I may not notice it initially, to make sure that you guys miss as little bit of this story as possible. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. I've just double checked the sound is working the way it's supposed to. So looks like, though I love my new voice mod app, I may need to look for something different, because it seems like that is overloading my USB device stuff. So without any further ado, since we used all the ado making dinner last night, let's go ahead and get things started. All right, let us load game. Haven't had a chance to play since last time on either my off stream or this character, so I'm looking forward to this tonight. We're at the campsite. Let's get things loaded up. We had just had a not that great of a time going after a bunch of mostly dead hyenas, only be jumped by a bunch of gnolls, and I think that took us out. So we're going to restart at that point is where we ended last week. So that is the game plan anyway. We'll see what happens. Hope to do some more exploring in the area and get us leveled up enough so we can go rescue the druid and go maybe find the Githyanki Creche as well, because we're not quite ready for that yet. I gotta double check if we're at level 3, or I think we're at level 3. We're not at level 4 yet. As we try to get things going, hoping this work week has been going well for you. If it is, then sit back and relax. If not, hopefully we can help bring some fun and enjoyment to your evening, in spite of the workday, as we wait for everything to load. Looks like we're just about there. Everybody's up on hit points and everything. Now, is this the group I want to take with me for this, or do I want to mix things up? I got to keep Lae'zel with me. I want to keep Lae'zel with me here. As her approval, Shadows is pretty good. Astarion's not as high as I would like it, but he and I are not going to be characters that see eye to eye anyway, so that's not too surprising. Now, do I want to change things up and bring another fighter with me? I'm going to take a chance here. Who do I want to bring? Do I want to bring Will, or do I want to bring this firebrand Karlach? Let's go to Shadowheart. I didn't want to hit that button. Let's have her sit things out a bit. Hate to break up her meditation.
Shah's blessings upon you.
Ooh, what happened to her hair resolution there? Alright, journey separately.
Sure.
I guess it's alright.
Fine. I'll be here whenever you rediscover your taste in company.
So let Do I want to bring Will or do I want to bring Do I want to bring Carla? I almost said Carlisle. Wrong game there. All right. Will gets us the blade and the Eldritch Blast. She gets us the big heavy hits. Let's go for the big heavy hits. I wish we could bring a party of 5.
Hey, soldier.
Actually, wish I could bring the whole party with me, but that's not going to work. All right. In your opinion, what is the best way to kill a devil?
Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them.
Ben is always curious. And she has the focus issues. Come on, we're heading out.
Go, go, go.
We're going to take her this time. We'll take Will with us next time because let's level her up.
To be alive.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that, so level up. We may need to do this with the others as well. All right. What type of barbarian are we going to make her? We're level 2. Class features gives us the danger sense, advantage on dex saving throws, and we get the reckless attack. Nice. We'll accept that. Now let's go up to level 3 subclasses. We can do some stuff. Hit points 32. Additional rage, more times per rest. We get speak with animals. Good. And it'll stick around with us for a while. Gain a passive bestial heart. Choice is pending. So, race, we're not changing. That's a race spell. Okay. Legacy of Avernus. Searing Smite. Nice. Extra fire damage. That we'll keep in mind. Now, do we want to be Wildheart? Attunement with nature and beasts inspires your rage, empowering you with supernatural insight. We do need someone who's able to speak with critters on a routine basis. That would be good. Berserker. That would give us Frenzy, along with Frenzied Strike and Frenzied Throw. Wild Magic. Wild Magic enters a rage that releases all the magic rolling inside you, causing a random magical effect. You have resistance to physical damage and damage on strength checks and saving throws. Lasts for 10 turns. Okay. That's interesting. Action we get is Magic Awareness. Proficiency bonus to saving throws against spells. I'm going to go a little bit different here. I'd put it up to vote if anyone was here. If we had enough audience, but I don't see audience per se. All the names showing up here in the place list are all of the usual names, which means that they're not reals. Bestial Heart. Okay. Oh, this is like the bear totem and stuff like that. While raging, use unlimited ferocity and have resistance to all damage except psychic. Ooh. Divining Strike. Foes have disadvantage on opportunity attacks. You can use dash as a bonus action. Elkhart. Use Primal Stampede and your movement increases. Tiger Heart. Tiger Bloodlust and your jump distance increases. Or Wolf Heart. Inciting Howl, you and your allies have advantage on melee attack rolls against animals within 2 meters of you. Ooh. Both that and the bear are tempting. Ooh. Tough choice here. Tough choice. Advantage for everybody, or resistance to damage on myself. Let's start with Wolf. And if that doesn't seem like it's working the way it should, we can change it when we level up again next. So, Rage, Wolfheart. Incite in a rage, so inciting it spurs on your allies. They have advantage, so for 10 turns, can't cast or concentrate on spells while raging. That's fine, that's standard. And the inciting howl. Each ally within earshot can move an additional 3 meters during their next turn as well. Oh, cool, interesting. And we get wolf piercings. Okay. So I think we go with that. So that puts us at level 3 with her then. All right, now. I have Speak with Animals as a spell as well. So we've got some options there. Oh, that's hers. What am I saying? All right, let's get back to me. All right. How am I doing for carry? Okay, I'm doing pretty good. Do I need to send any more thieving tools Astarian's way? No. Do we need to, let's see, that's the toxin. Do I need to send any new weapon? Do we have any good weapons to send her way? We'll take a look in the chest here. Because we got that. Battle Axe works good in her hands. Do I have a better two-handed weapon in the chest? Let's take a look. And we're going to need to maybe gather some of this up sometime for sales. All right. Warhammer. 3 to 12. She might be able to do more with it. That's another D10 based one. Okay. Because I think we've handed out all of the good armor. I mean, all the good weapons. Great Axe 3 to 14. No, I think we're good. All right, with that, I think we are ready to head out. I'm going to switch to her real quick. All right, let's have her talk to Scratch real quick, just to make sure this works.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Sorry about what happened to your master.
Master. Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
All right, let's give him a good petting. So now we can talk to Scratch and any other animals we run into along the way. All right, let's go back to me.
All right, what now?
Let's leave camp. All right, here we go. Oh, I need to talk to her.
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Astariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target.
All right. Being a paladin, he would be concerned about the souls. Soul coins are just that, though. They contain people's souls. I'm not so sure you should be using them.
They're already lost. Better to be used in service of the good guys than a devil, don't you think? Next time we're in a nasty battle, drop one my way. You'll enjoy the results.
Okay, fair enough. Intriguing. Next time we're in battle, we'll make sure you get one.
Yes. Now I just need something to sink my teeth into.
All right, now let's get into sneak mode. Astarion, lead the way.
Something tore right through these people. They didn't stand a chance.
All right, let's switch to Karlach here.
Don't mind if I do.
Beast reeks of brimstone and offal. Every breath is thick with blood.
Oh, it's got Astarion talk there.
You hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones.
Okay, it didn't do what I wanted it to do.
Her body starts
It glitched on me.
to twist and undulate.
I thought I had switched over to her. We definitely want to strike it. Alrighty. Come on, Astarion. Good job. Dirty 20.
You land a swift strike against her skull. She yelps, then goes still. Whatever horrific creature was growing inside the hyena dies along with her.
All right, we need to take out all of these. Oh, we don't get the first move. It's still alive. Okay.
So much for peace. No time for mercy.
All right, now. Let's get in position.
Scram! And whatever you do, don't go and get your friends.
Oh, I got her. Okay. Not giving me the rage option here yet.
Want another?
It's still alive? Okay. Let's rage.
Time to strike. Taste my fury.
All right, finishes that off. Now let's head up to this one. It got to the knolls. All right. Let's take that one out. All right, we killed that one off. We're off to a good start. Now, can we hide? We can move to there. Next. Do I have a shot at whatever is there? All right, at least we got some damage in ahead of time on that one.
Make way.
Anything else I can do here? Nope.
What's this? Find a route.
Unfortunately, I don't have anything to attack. All right, here we go. Can I? Okay, hang on. Now. I don't have advantage against the target. Okay. Missed. Didn't get the hide. All right. Oh, hit me. Okay, here we go. All right, Ben. Let's see. What do we want here? Missed, of course. That's not going to do me any good here. All right. He's going to dash in as well. And roar. All right, who's up? He's the biggest threat. Let's do it again. Hey, we almost took him out. Good job. Am I going to have to rage again? All right. All right, he's out. Get in position here. All right, now. Can I get advantage on this guy? Nicely done. Once again. Down to 4. Nice. Hits Karlach. Misses her. Swings and hits him. Now, who's up? It's Ben. Searing Smite? Why not? How much has he got left? I'd hate to waste a Smite on 4. All right. Cool. Let's get up here so I can smite either one of these on the next turn. Who's up? Finished it off. And go now. 60% versus not enough movement. Okay. Nice. All right, who's up? Can he get to either one? Can he use bow attack? 50%. Missed. Doesn't get the hide. Okay. Ooh. Ah! I should not have put him there. Hang in there. Let's get him. Not enough. All right, he's down. Now let's go after him. I can only heal myself with that. Okay.
Let's cook with fire, baby. Aye, aye.
Ah. All right, what can I do here? Cure wounds on him. And now Hunter's mark on him. Get in position. All right. How much has he got left? He's got quite a bit. So what's our biggest strike we can do here? Feigning. And they're down. Woo! That worked out.
Wonder if they're leaping from hyenas left and right.
Let them come. We will rip them from top to tail.
That took the edge off.
That was a nasty battle. All right, Asterion. I want you to search all these guys. Hyena ear. A mangled corpse. Open letter on oppression and peacocks.
Is this your first time on the Sword Coast?
Baldur's Bash is printed in hot, bright, bold letters as the cover column. I made exclamation marks focused on letters to the editors, some gold, and some onyx.
Wait till you see Baldur's Gate. You'll never want to leave.
Another hyena ear. All right, let me guess. On the hyena, we get another hyena ear. I'm noticing a trend. Noel Fang of Yeenagu. He also has a spear. We'll take that. What's in the barrel? Some potatoes. Let's just send that straight to camp. All right. Nothing on that hyena. We're not going to search guts. We don't need to. Dead caravan agent. Some gold. A light crossbow. shipment orders, and alchemist fire. Let's take a look, see what those shipment orders say. All right, first sloping hand, this letter to the editor of Baldur's Bash, a tabloid notorious for its controversial articles. Dear editor, I find it despicable, nay, diabolical that you would defend Baldur's Gate's ridiculous restrictions regarding animals in the city. No animal larger than a peacock may gain entry. How archaic! My darling gazelle is the most well-behaved bear you'll ever meet, and yet to spend time with my child, I must visit my summer home in Cormyr. I call upon the Parliament of Peers to resolve this issue immediately. The emotional and psychological well-being of the people of Baldur's Gate is at stake, and I shall take this to the highest authority should it not be dealt with accordingly. Right now, Gazelle cries out for her father. This archaic policy has separated a child from her parent. I don't know how Grand Duke Older Ravengard lives with himself. Yours faithfully, Mr. R. Pickens. Shipment orders. Deliver the chest to me unopened. Read the first sentence again. Open it, and I will know because you will be dead. This is not a threat. This is what will happen if you open the chest. NF. What chest are we talking about here? Some taters. Send that to camp. All right, what do we got here? A dead knoll, an ear. Loaded hyena. A hyena ear. How original. Something new and different. A hyena ear. Wooden crate. Ooh, some alchemist fire. That could come in handy. Mangled corpse. A silver band and some gold. And more blood. All right, let's switch back to Ben and head this way. What do we have here? A courgette. Looks like a cucumber. Especially delicious when baked, slowly baked over a fire and spiced with ananas herbs. Wooden crate. Some ale. Aron's hoard. And a carafe of wine. Send to camp. Send to camp. Send to camp. In the barrel. Oh, did I accidentally drink that? Oops. Send to camp. Send to camp. Send to camp. I thought I had done send to camp on that and not drink it. Hopefully it won't come back to haunt me later. Some rope. I got rope with me. We'll send that to camp. This we'll send to Astarion. What's in the barrel? More booze. All right. What do we have here? Crate, barrel. More hooch. All right, anything here on the wagon? Nope, nothing else. Empty crate, of course, right? Oops, wrong button. Another wagon. Let's come up here. Okay, we got more tracks over here. I think we shift to sneaky mode here.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Another dead hyena. Ah, some balsam. Oh, it's saving. Means there's something happening.
Let's get in and out.
Balsam. I thought it showed something else up here as well. Uh-oh. More critters ahead.
Should mind my step.
It's more gnolls.
The shock of psychic pain, the pack leader's mind
Uh-oh.
collapses onto yours.
It's up to you, Lizelle.
Through her eyes, a pulsing red cluster of organs. Feast. No. The voice has forbidden this meat.
Uh-oh.
Gnolls see your whole world as a meal. This voice is acting as a leash, but it won't hold them for long.
Search your mind for the source of the voice. Divert attention to the cave. Maybe there's more meat inside.
In the cave, anxious hearts throbbing, ready to burst, ready to gorge on. The voice says they are meat. The meat is trapped, terrified, but protected by fire. When the fire dies, the meat will die too. As the symbol glows, power,
Uh-oh. There's that tattoo again.
authority. A memory. The beast daubs the symbol of the absolute on a cave wall in blood. Buried deep, a tadpole struggles to assert control against the ravenous chaos of her mind.
Okay. Which one do I go with? Have her go after the other gnolls? Okay, this won't be hard. As long as they don't roll in that one. All right.
Sensing your presence, the Gnoll's tadpole writhes in ecstasy, echoing your command. Its host will feast on gnoll flesh to control the hunger, to keep her teeth from your throat. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
We all level up. We're going to get help.
Hear that? Someone's fighting the gnolls. We should help.
Don't be a fool, lad. Shut your mouth and keep your head down. Leave the heroics to them that don't value their own skin.
Well, I guess you don't want our help. They're all using bows. It's going to dash. Okay, when do we get to play? All right, who's first? Do I get advantage on anything here? Nope, they're not in advantage position here. Let's see if I can hide. Nope, didn't work. All right, can I get to him? No, I cannot. I can... Well, before I do anything else... I can move... the hunter's mark to him, right? Hang on. So how do I move the hunter's mark? You can mark a new creature without expending a spell slot. Now, I can use a bonus action to reapply the hunter's mark. So why won't it let me? Oh, there it is. It got moved to another thing here. Hang on. There it is. Let's move it there. Now. Missed. Even with advantage.
Light on my feet.
All right. Let's get up there and do some slice and some dice. Take him out now. Ah, 1 point short.
Ready for another round?
All right, here we go. All right, let's get up here. Take out what we can. We still get an attack. Well, it wasn't melee, though. Looks like I got the scaring in a starring in a good spot. Now he's trying to come up over the top. Comes after me. Lost the hunter's mark. All right, now. Slice and dice, Asterion. Slice and dice. Nicely done. No one else is within range, right? Oh, wait a minute. No. Yeah, not within range. So, let's try to hide. Make it hard to get to. Goes after her. All right, Ben. All right. Let's get in position. All right, we're set. All right, can I get to anybody here? 60%. I want to do feigning attack. 84, 84, 84. So that one's at 20. That one's at 20. Let's take this one out. All right. Good position. Now we go after him.
My turn.
All right. We can't do that. All right. So what can we do instead?
I've got it.
We got one up here too, right? Ah, missed. All right, now comes the help. Oh, and I go down. This is getting ugly. Good thing they are not shooting well. Help me up to my feet. All right. All right. Who's up? All right. I need a healing potion if I've still got one.
Can't even catch my breath.
Have I got a healing potion? Yes, I do. And I unfortunately can't do much else. All right, teammates. And down he goes. Let's go get him.
Gods, it's hot in here. Jimmy on the go.
Can't get in position. All right. Goes after me again and I'm down. Okay. Who went down? Oh no, it's Lizelle. Have I got a bow shot at either? What are you doing, machine? Missed. All right, that's all I can do.
This is gonna feel good.
Who's up?
In position.
Of course. Where's she at health wise? Definitely needs a potion. Where is he? Where are they at? Good thing I took that potion. Oh no, I'm just down to one. Okay, this is not good. That's one on our side. All right, I gotta get in position where I can get a bow shot. Can I get advantage on this one? Nope, I can't. Good shot will take that one out. And it does. Okay.
She is still ravenous, her mind a hungry pit. The flesh of her pack wasn't enough to satisfy her.
All right. Command her to feast on herself. Ooh, this guy could be easy. Woo! We got it.
Her tadpole responds, thrashing violently, and the fragile tissue of her brain tears and splits. You taste the blood in her throat, feel it pooling in the cavity of her skull. But she still resists.
All right, we're going to have to try it again. I don't want to fight her if I don't have to, but they're down to only 2 hit points. Whew.
Your tadpole wriggles, contented, as she tears out her own throat.
By the gods, you're a sweet soul.
Please let me save my people.
My crew still alive out there?
All I saw was blood and guts.
Damn it. I guess that's a no.
Risen Road's more dangerous than ever. You're the first friendly face we've seen since Eltergard.
Eltergard's a long way from here. Where were you heading?
We're bound for Baldur's Gate. Got some cargo to deliver. But we've a stop to make along the way.
What are you transporting?
Trinkets for some rich tosser in Baldur's Gate. He gets his shiny baubles. We get a handful of Terenths.
I'm not gonna push it. A lot of people died for those baubles.
They place more value on wine and fine clothes than on the lives of folks like me. It's a pretty bit of frippery that'll sit on a mantle gathering dust. But the pay for delivering it makes the risk worthwhile.
We're not doing that great right now.
Listen, you look like you know how to handle yourself. You should meet my associates. We've got our own drinking spot by the tavern. Invitation only. Tell the fellow on the door. Little Serpent, Long Shadow. He'll take good care of you.
All right, can I save my people now? All right, it's going to level me up first. Whew, okay. New feat available. What do we want to do? Do we want to move up our skills here? Let's see. Is there anything here that'll, let's see, lucky? No. Anything that's going to make me sneakier? Not really. Let's go with ability score improvements. All right. Do I want wisdom or intelligence up? Let's see. I want to check something here. It's not going to change anything there. So go 18, and we'll go with intelligence. Can never go wrong with the shooting up skills. All right, let's go help everyone else. That was a close one. It's a good thing we had that knoll on our side. All right, let's get him down here. Mind Flayer specimen and a shattered flail. All right, let's look at all these others here. Dead caravan agent. Some gold. We'll take that. Short sword. We'll send that to camp. Speedy reply. Wielder hits an enemy with this weapon. They gain momentum for 2 turns. It's a scimitar. Finesse weapon. That's something that I think would be useful for Asterion. Send to camp. Send to camp. Send to camp. Did I check this one out? Yeah. Check out this knoll. All right, nothing there on it. That's the chest that the...
It's our lucky day after all. I don't feel lucky. The rest of our crew's half digested, and you're still alive. That's lucky.
Asterion, I want you to check. Actually, before we do anything else, just play it safe. We better do the short rest now. All right, Asterion. Check this stuff out. Anything in here? Send to camp. Send to camp. A lot of hooch. Open crate. Tanner's Delight. All right. He'll stick probably with the tasteful boots. We'll send these to camp. Find someone who might be able to put them to use. Ooh, scruffy vagabond clothes. Might be worth selling. Rags. More rags. All right, we got some traps. Nothing in the barrel. Anything in the crate? More shoes, casual sandals. That might be good for camp time wear for somebody. I got a leap. No. Jump. All right, so I was trying not to set off the trap. We're +8. All we need is a 2. Okay, that gives us 8. That gives us 10. That gives us 12. Alrighty then. Very good. What do we have inside? Reason's Grasp. Ever vigilant. When wears these, they gain 15 temporary hit points. They resist a balled fist as if favoring open hand of peace. We'll send those to camp. Starring will hang on to the gold, of course. Okay, looks like we got some stuff over there to look at. Can I jump? Nope, can't jump there. Okay, let's jump back. All right, let's come back down here. They haven't left yet. Interesting. Yeah, that's marked as red, so I can't get in that chest as much as I would love to. Anything this way? Looks like it's a pit. All right, let's climb up here. Okay, fine. We jump. We has the hops. Oh, a heavy crossbow. We'll give that to Karlach here later. Road dust, gray clothes. Accumulated road dust as much as dye. They're nothing special. Again, something we can sell. What's in the trunk? Ooh, some arrows. Okay, fine. We jumps. Ah. We're gonna jump. All right, let's be careful here. I do not like the looks of that. Nothing there. Where's okay? Ah, there it is, right there. Let's disarm it. 10. We've already got 4, 6, 8. All we need is a 2 or higher. Woo hoo hoo! Cut it close. All right.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
We get to do it again. Second verse, same as the first. All right, we'll clear it with ease. Looking good so far. Rock steady. Karlach is inspired. Good to know. More hooch. I did not click for him to drink that. Is there anything else up here other than that? No. All right, ready to do the hops? Ah, here we go. All right, we can't go that way. We got to go back. At least we disarmed the traps along the way. Let's get all the way up to here. And we need to get everybody back up to speed up, leveled up as well. So let's go ahead and do that now so we can get all the hit points back. Level 4. Class features. Lay on hands. An additional charge. And a new feat available. All right. Strength and charisma. Where do I want to do dex? Oh, before I do anything more, Prax, good to have you here. And please tell me what you've learned about the feats. I want to see if it's something that I don't already know. And I am always willing to learn. as I get ready to level everybody else up here. Because I'm thinking about maybe some great weapon mastering or stuff like that as opposed to ability. So, considering third edition, so keeping things on the even, so I want evens instead of odds like you do with 5e then. Okay, very good to know. So if I bump anything up, I would probably want strength and charisma, since I'm a paladin. Bump those both up to 16. Might not be a bad idea. So maybe something like that. So get to the evens and then move things up by 2 rather than by the ones by 1. So moving wisdom up wouldn't be a bad idea. But our main focuses are strength and charisma for a paladin. If memory serves me correct. I think we'll do that. Nope, it did not reset the scores like I thought. The hit points like I thought it might. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, that would make sense. Now, she levels up in fighter. So, strength and dex for a fighter is always good because it moves up your initiative. Since I have her using the big stuff, Great Weapon Master might not be a bad idea either for her. Good move strength to 19. Get a bigger bonus there. Yeah, great weapon or mage. Mage Slayer might not. I hadn't thought about that. I've never used the Mage Slayer before in a character, so I guess that's why it doesn't come to mind. Cast a spell within melee range of you. You have advantage on any saving throw against it. You can use your reaction to immediately make the attack. Ooh. That would fit with her personality, to be totally honest. She's got pretty good strength at 14. Dex of 13 gets her pretty decent initiative. Good, decent con as well. Enemies you hit have disadvantage on concentration saving throws as well. Yeah, I think we're going Mage Slayer. Let's do something new and different. Hey, I appreciate the input, Prax. If it's a feat you're not familiar with, you're not going to think about it, and it's not one I'm not familiar with. So I appreciate the input, especially on this part here, because that definitely fits the personality that she seems to have. All right, let's get Karlach up there as well. Barbarian level 4, health increased. I can change Bestial Heart. Right now I got Bestial trying out Wolf. Worked pretty. I don't think I got any of the melee roll advantage, but here and there, the other option is Bear. You get unrealistic ferocity and resistance to all damage except psychic. That would be great as well. Or I stick with Wolfheart. While raging exciting howl, your allies have advantage on melee attack rolls against enemies within 2 meters. Yeah. And definitely can look at Battle Master in the future with her as well if I don't already have something like that going. Eagle Heart, Elk Heart, and Tiger Heart really didn't catch me with her at all. I'm at Bear. I'm at Wolf right now. Because I went with the beast-oriented one, so I could make sure that I always had someone that can speak with animals, so I can have the speak with animals. Let's go ahead and stick with the wolf heart she got knocked down pretty good, but then on this last one here, that also gives me. All right, let's look at these fully here. Unrelenting ferocity and a healing thing here. Muster up your stamina to heal yourself. That might not be a bad action either. Tough choice here. Should I go bear heart or should I go wolf heart? Or stay with wolf heart here. Should I roll for it? Grab my itty bitty D20 here. When it grows up, it'll be a real D20 one day. Let's just go odds or evens. Yeah, it has the additional resistances. I'm leaning maybe more towards bear after what happened in that last fight. And it rolled odds, so yes, we're going to go with Bearheart. Now, feet for her. We got strength at 17, dex 13, con 15. So we could move con up to 17. We can move dex isn't as important for her. We can move strength up to 19, or we could do a great weapon master. That would be good for her. Great weapon master would be good. Polearm master. I like polearm master with my barbarians to get that extra butt of the weapon strike in and opportunity when they come within range. I've got a glaive that I can give to her. I think Ben has a glaive, but he can switch to something else. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with polearm master. Opportunity attack plus being able to use the bonus attack. Because when you're a barbarian, there's 3 things you focus on when you're a barbarian. Damage, damage, and damage. So we're going to shift some things around here. Let's do that right now. Bring that over here. Bring that down. Give her the glaive. Now, am I proficient with... No, I'm not proficient with the great axe. Okay, so we'll leave that there. We may have to go back and get that warhammer. Put the longsword here for now. Then go back and get the hammer. I definitely want him to have that speedy weapon there. And she's good with her halberd. Four to 13. Okay, very good, very good. 4 to 13. You can do more damage now. All right. Let's get out of this cave. Come on, you let me jump over here before. You can't tell me all of a sudden I can't jump back. All right, we don't have to hide with these people.
Subtle steps,
We can't steal. We're not going to steal their chest.
Well, lad, it's our lucky day after all.
I don't feel lucky.
The rest of our crew's half digested, and you're still alive.
Let's go ahead and grab that spear. I've already searched that body. Yeah, I have. Already searched them. All right, where are we actually on the map here at this point? We are there. I think it's time to come exploring down here. So we just need to head south, south, south. Maybe down to that bridge down here. We're not ready for that yet. We're not quite ready for that yet. We're almost there. All right. Well, wrong button here. Let's get back to down here. Yeah. All right, down to here. Then let's double check where we are on the map. All right, we're partway there. Let's work our way down to this bridge. Back. Yeah. We already checked that out. All right, Ben.
I've got a long road ahead.
Let's come over here.
Light on my feet.
Let's jump. Come on, you too, Asterion.
Midges. Shouldn't nature be beautiful and serene? It looks so nice in the upper city parts.
Upper City, huh? Swish. Never spent much time there myself.
I'll happily take you if we survive this sug's banquet.
Sounds good.
Ah,
Curious what a Patreon will look
dirt mound. Get out our +2 shovel here. Some gold. And some more thieves' tools for Astarion. Saving. Uh-oh. Danger. Danger, Will Robinson. All right. Anything harvestable? Perhaps anything over here? Nope, doesn't appear to be. Not quite ready to go in that gate yet, I don't think. As we explore, look things over. Anything in the barrel? Rotten eggs. No. Wooden barrel. All right, hole in the wall over here. All right, a lot of us are beaten up quite a bit.
Don't burn yourself.
Do we go ahead and go back to camp for a bit? Yeah, let's go back to camp. We're all hurting. Let's get us a little bit of a respite.
Let's get going.
All right. Mostly, if anything else, we need to power everybody else up. So, for now,
What's on your mind?
I need you to stay in camp for now.
Come on. You don't mean that.
You heard me.
Oh, fine. I'll be here eating dirt or whatever.
All right.
One day I'll catch a break.
Let's talk to Shadow.
Shah's blessings upon you.
All right. Join me.
Some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
All right. Let's get her leveled up. Health increase. Class features. Spell slot unlocked. We gain a cantrip and a new feat as well. So what cantrip do we want? Thaumaturgy. Light. Blade Ward. Or produce flame. Not really using her for intimidation, so not sure that Thaumaturgy is going to do us much good. Light could come in handy, except most everyone in the group that I'm using routinely's got light is going to have dark vision. Blade Ward. Produce flame. Could come in handy lighting things on fire. We'll go with that for now. Alright, what spells? Inflict wounds. We haven't had a chance to do yet, but I haven't been using her as much lately. I'm not as impressed with Shadowheart as a lot of people are. Maybe it's my own bias, not into the goth girl. Okay, we want to keep the healing word. We'll probably bring her back in the party at some point just for the healing. We've learned that the hard way this last one here. Lesser Restoration. Prayer of Healing. Cure Wounds. We'll leave the spells alone for now. Strength, Dex, Con, Intelligence, Wisdom. Or since she's cleric, where do we want to go with on this for her? Bump numbers up. Wouldn't mind getting her strength up and her wisdom up. Let's go with ability improvement. Let's do that. All right, now that we brought her in,
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
let's talk about what's happened here. See if there's anything new here. How am I holding up?
I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you.
Nothing new.
And if you're sure. Fine. I'll be here whenever you rediscover your taste in company.
All right. Let's come over here to Gale. We need to bump him up.
What's on your mind?
Why don't you join us?
Lead on.
All right, let's get him leveled up.
Lovely day this. For now.
Didn't mean to click on him, but oh well. All right, here we go. Increases health. Another spell slot. Gain some cantrips. Gain 2 spells. And defeat. What do we want? Acid Splash. Bone Chill. Poison Spray. Shocking Grasp. Let's see. I've got him as... All right, so what else do we have here? Shocking Grasp, Blade Ward as well. Blade Ward wouldn't be a bad idea for him. How long does that last? It only lasts 2 turns though, right? So I can't do it like Mage Armor. Friends, maybe. Dancing Lights, Light again, Minor Illusion, True Strike. Well, I don't want him doing melee when I do use him. Minor Illusion might not be a bad defensive idea. Let's go with that for now. 2 spells. Arcane Lock, Blindness, Blur. Cloud of Daggers. Yes. Crown of Madness. Not necessarily. Darkness is always good. Casting Dark Vision on someone, including himself, wouldn't that be bad since it lasts for a long rest? Detect Thoughts, Mirror Image, Melts Acid Arrow, Magic Weapon, Canuck, Invisibility, Hold Person. Yep. All right, what feat do we want to give him? What are the abilities? Intelligence is already 17. Con's pretty good. All right. What do we have here that's going to help a caster? Warcaster, maybe? Gain advantage on saving throws. Maintain concentration for a spell. Also use a reaction to cast Shocking Grasp at a target moving out of melee range. Okay, that's an idea. Okay. Shooter, no sentinel, savage attack, ritual caster. Ooh. That could be interesting. I can pick 2 spells and make them a ritual cast. All right. What other options do I want to consider? Guess its intelligence is already pretty good at 17. Dex, I'm not as worried about. Con is actually pretty good there at 15. What cantrips are? Okay. Those are the ones I've just added on here. So, what can I ritual cast here? Speak with the Dead. Find Familiar, Long Strider, Enhanced Leap, Disguise Self, or Speak with Animals. Prax, if you're still here, let me know, make sure I'm thinking correctly. Ritual caster is ritual. In here, does it work the same as in 5e, where you do it outside? You do it over a 10-minute thing, and it doesn't cost you a spell slot. Am I remembering this correctly? I don't play casters very much. Closest I come to casters like Warlock and stuff like that, which is a little bit different. Oh, it's about ritual caster in here. It's the same as in 5e. It's you cast it outside of your spell slots, but you got to sit down for like a period of time uninterrupted kind of thing. Because I'm thinking about taking ritual caster for Gale. Summoning a familiar wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, I can't cast it in combat, so you have to do it ahead of time. Which is what I thought. Give me another option there, and we'll do a speak with the dead. Right. That's what was that was affecting which ones I choose. All right, let's go with that. All right, now let's just as quickly take Gale back of the lineup.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
All right, now we need to do the same thing with Will.
Well met.
Like you to join. And why is it not giving me his picture? That's weird. Gain a cantrip, gain a spell, replace a spell, and new feat. So, cantrip, bone chill, friends, mage hand. I don't know if I've got anyone else with mage. Ooh. True strike. With mage hand. Spells. Blindness. Cloud of daggers. Okay, that might be what's happening here with this. Cloud of daggers would be good. Crown of madness would be nice. Darkness. Enthrall. Hold person. Invisibility. Mirror image. Hellish rebuke. I love hellish rebuke. All right, what feat do I want for this guy here? Do we want to... Could bump his charisma up. Strength is not very high. Con is decent. So charisma up to 18 wouldn't be bad. And maybe get the dex up to 14. Help with initiative, maybe. Yep. Let's do that. And we will keep him with me for this time around here. All right. Is Withers here yet? Yeah, he is. I'm thinking about doing some stuff with Withers. I'm going to experiment with him offline first. So, all right. I need to find a good solid weapon. Replacement weapon for myself here. Where's I thought Warhammer. Wheel with both hands. All right. Do I have a... Let's go ahead and take that for now. Let's look, see if we have any other options I want to look at here. Rapier, scimitar. Maul. Oh, that's one-handed. Oh, it is two-handed. Okay. Gives me the tenacity thing. We'll look them over here. Great Axe is an option. Yeah, tenacity. That way you get a point. You get points no matter what. And as I always say, in dealing damage, points is points. No matter if it's only one, it's one less that they had before. It's always been my outlook. All right, done there. Now, let us arm myself here. I'll take the longsword out. Send it back to camp. Let's look at Maul versus the Warhammer. Maul does more damage and it has tenacity. So I think we go with the Maul. All right, good. Nicely. All right, so that taken care of. I think it's bedtime. What's going on here? Uh-oh. This can't be good.
She's coming.
Oh my. Who is this?
Will, you've been naughty, and you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Okay, and just who in the nine hells are you?
Will, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret?
Thought he was supposed to.
Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling!
Good point.
A monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
Oh, details, the fine print. Get to the point, devil. What do you want?
The point? Oh, yes. Thanks for the reminder.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus.
Uh-oh.
The lightning storm
Ooh, transformation time.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you.
Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
I have a feeling we'll be seeing her again in the future. All right, does everyone have an exclamation mark next to them? Or just most of them? All right. Well, let's go to the most important one here first.
God's damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them.
Mm-hmm.
He was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
No, he's not going to necessarily do that. Has some explaining to do. What do you expect? She's a devil, hardly a paragon of honesty. You've been turned into a devil, appropriate punishment. You're lucky she didn't take your soul when she came. He would lean towards that one. You're lucky she didn't take your soul when she came.
I'd count my lucky stars for it. But I reckon luck is on holiday. I'm only alive because my patron still has use for me. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds, but I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
How in the hells did you get involved with Mizora?
The one little question that put me out of house and home. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
All right, so let's see what if Gale has anything to say about this.
How can I help?
Nope, he doesn't. What about Lae'zel? Looks like she's doing her exercises.
Speak.
Not ending the fling. Hasn't completely happened yet, but we'll see what happens.
You know, I was just thinking about you. Remembering our little encounter in the night.
Oh, you mean when you tried to bite me?
The very same. It obviously put me off your neck, but now I can't help but wonder how the others taste. Not that anyone's volunteered. It's just an idle fancy.
He is horribly curious about everything, even the vileness of how a vampire spawn would behave. So, do you have an eye on anyone in particular?
No, that's the thing. I can't quite figure them out. Take Gale, for example. He strikes me as someone whose blood is rich, refined, like well-aged brandy. But the Gith, what in the hells would she taste like?
All right, Ben's going to be quite careful on this one because he's starting to have a romance with her. Something exotic, surely. An Omnan liqueur.
Oh, well, that sounds very appealing.
Hands off, she belongs to me, vampire. This is still all theoretical, correct?
Absolutely. A mere thought experiment. So, in the spirit of theoretical questions, if you had to take a bite from one of them, who would it be?
Ooh. Does he show his true feelings here? Gale, no question. He would probably let it slip. I would be tempted to try Lizelle.
A meal that would put up a fight. An adventurous choice. Although, the more I think on it, the hungrier I get. I better go find something I can actually get my teeth into.
Good hunting.
There's nothing that tasty lurking out in the woods, but I'll make do. Sweet dreams.
All right. Before I talk to Karlach, let's go to Shadow. See if she has anything to say.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
Nope, she's got nothing there. All right. Let's talk to Karlach.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
He's a good man. Maybe the best of us.
You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
All right, and with that, we gotta go talk to Scratch, or at least get some pets in. We talked with him earlier using Lae'zel. Good boy. You will always be taken care of well here. I will see to it. All right. Bedtime. Some garlic, some kiwi, some walnuts, some carrots, some pork loin, a little wine to wash it all down with, a little fish, some pork. I only need 3 more points. No. Split item. Split item. Split item. Split item. There. We're not going to overspend. All right.
I've come to sate you.
Oh, here we go.
Sated. I lead, you follow.
I am ready.
So you think. Let's see if you're right.
Incapacitated. Here we go.
A dragon's heart beats inside you. A dragon's blood heats your flesh. It is time I take what's mine.
Now I do have the shields up on this, so we'll see how far this goes.
A pause, and then the flicker of a tongue across your neck. Open. Taste. You are a lapdog. Lae'zel's to command. Never has domination. You awake in pain. Your back, your hands, even your tongue ache. It's time to rise. Dawn is upon us. Of course you did. I'm as excited in bed as I am on the battlefield.
Yeah, she's the one who wanted to be satiated. Are you satisfied as well?
My hunger is sated for now, yes. I might even lay you again, should my whims so take me. Up now. Your moment's over. Every breath, every blink proves exhausting. A long day awaits.
Let me guess, I'm going to have a point of exhaustion. Okay, that was interesting. Alright, I just want to check if there's anything like exhaust based on what they were saying, showing there. Okay. Doesn't look like I have anything negative on me here. What's this? Oh, that's the tenacity. All right. I guess let us head out and see what we have to find.
I hardly believe in love at all. But I do believe in carnal pleasure.
She's sounding awful flirty. I thought there was a thing here for me to summon the dog. I must have to have the actual summon familiar for that. Okay, so. All right, let's see what's in here.
As you approach, a guttural scream and a succession of quick bangs rattle the door. Then, a low moan. Someone, or something, is having a bit of fun.
Okay. We will leave them alone. See what we have here.
Just to remind you, I'm merely a spawn. It won't count. But if you want a true vampire, I'm happy to recommend one.
Faded blueprints, a smoking pipe. Alright, so what do we have here? Uh-oh, we got something here. Let's not take any chances here. Whoa! Got him in one shot.
It may soon come to an end if you
Some gold. Javelin. Send to camp. Send to camp. What do we have here? Ooh, a Morning Star. It has tenacity as well. But not quite as much damage. Send that to camp. Hold on to that for now. What we got in the crate? Some an agate. All right, anything we can pick up here? Torch. May as well. Oh, turns it on and off. Doesn't let me take it. Get everyone out of the way.
The blade of frontiers, hmm? Do you always need to be the center of attention?
Anything but. I don't fight to be flattered, Lae'zel. I fight to save lives.
Okay. All right, we're going to be going into a building. Let's go into sneak mode. Astarion, lead the way.
I'm feeling a bit parched and peckish.
Me too. Keep an eye out for any passing vagrants.
Oh, we got something here.
You'll have to content yourself with vagrant chickens.
All right, Will. Piercing. Only 7 hit points. Can't reach destination. Okay. Can I Eldritch Blast it? Let's see if he can Eldritch Blast it from here. Catch it by surprise. Yes. All right. Good, good, good. Some gold. And a goblin bow. We can send off. What does he see? Oh, he sees something there. Sees 2. Whoop, too far, too far, too far. Doesn't appear to see anyone else. Too far off. Okay. What if... Does he have the heavy crossbow? Because I thought I was going to give that to someone else. He's a rogue. He's not going to carry a heavy one. What about a light one? Light crossbow. Still too far off. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, we got some people up above there. Up, we've been found. Attacked Will, hellish rebuke time. That's what you get for shooting. Got him. All right, come on. Bring it down here. Oh.
Battle favors the fearless.
All right. Missed. All right, let's switch. Does Ben. Ah. Working these keys wrong. Ah! Almost got him. Nope, didn't quite make. Wasn't able to pull it off. That's all right. Okay, is that end her turn? All right. Oh, Starian's is ensnared. 70% chance to hit. Missed. Can he hide? Good, 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 good. All right, we're going to dash. Can she shove? Nope, not far enough away. Okay. Intern. All right.
Time to press ahead.
All right. Now, can I get off? What do you mean? I've not used. I don't understand what's happening here, but fine. Oh, we got someone else coming in. Get ready, Will. He's yours. Hellish Rebuke. All right. Now, is he on our side? Looks like it. Oh, wait a minute. That's Will. That's the goblin.
Today, you fool.
Flourish. Both miss. Okay. Missed. Tried to push her off. That's not going to work. All right, your turn. Astarion, can he get a sneak attack shot? I'm not sure. Nope. He's blocked. All right. Finish him off, Lae'zel. Down the ladder. And let's go after this other one. Do I have any movement left? Yes, I do. All right, I can't smite from here. How's Will do? Everyone's doing pretty well hit point wise. Missed. Let's get closer so I get in smiting range. Missed. All right. He should be able to do something. Nope. Let's take a bite out of crime. Yeah. All right. Let's go, Lae'zel. You're not going to get close enough, unfortunately. But do I want Searing Smite? Wrathful Smite? Thunder. Nothing like a good smite. Ah, someone's talking over there. All right. Back to Astarion. Let's gather up booty. Gold. A scimitar. Ooh, a leather helmet. Don't need a bone. Let's take a look at some of these others here. Sounds like there might be somebody in this building over here. Let's check these. Goblin Sharp Eye. Fire Arrow. Goblin Bow. And of course, he'll keep the gold. Scroll of Grease. That'll be in handy. A ritual staff. Bottle. And a key to something. Something to unlock. What fun, what fun. We still got to search the rest of the other house yet, so off we go. But first, we hit the wrong button. And for those wondering, that screenshot you saw my wallpaper, that's a picture that someone sent me once when I was in a campaign. I was playing a Aasimar paladin by the name of Othniel. Yes, taken from the Book of Judges. Another scroll of grease. Ritual staff. Send that to Ben. And a supply pack, send that to camp. And he said it looked a lot like what he thought what my paladin looked like. Carrier of the Holy Hammer of Habakkuk. Send that to camp. All right. Let's go back inside the house. All right. Oh, we got a body over here to look at over here as well. Actually, it says it's a skeleton. Some gold, a quarterstaff, and an amethyst ring. All right, let's get back over here. Let's come back inside the house, see what we can find. All right. Perspective. Anything in here? Highcliff's journal. A selenite necklace. Do not show that to Shadow.
A selenite necklace, if I'm any judge. And I am.
Regarding strange writers in these parts. The date on this letter is faded with time, but the paper alone indicates great age. My fellow citizens, for fellow citizens we are, like it or not. I print to post multiple copies of this notice in this region at no small expense to myself because I feel a growing concern and alarm at the presence of strange riders in these parts of late. Many of you have seen them trampling through our forests and towns under the guise of patrol. They claim they are guardians sent from Elturel to protect the borders of the great and holy nation of Eltrogard. Don't be fooled by shining armor or handsome mounts. I never bent the knee to any Eltrogard, and I never asked any metal jester to come peering over my garden fence. As you all know, I'm descended directly from the direct Selenite settlers along these banks, and I have a half-elven great-uncle who will swear to it. We are peaceful folk and get on with the druids well enough, but I pay no fealty or tax to any far-off city I can't even find on a map. I took no small pleasure in telling these thugs just that, and I urge you to do the same. They call themselves Hell Riders. I call them interlopers, and they can bugger off to the hells, them and their city both. With grave and serious concern, Darman Briska, proud and free citizen of the Heartlands. Okay, we know what his opinion is. On all things. Tin plate. Cooking pot. All right, let's see what's here in the rest of the building. Being careful not to walk on. Oh, I don't know if I want to be walking on that spider web substituting as a floor. Ooh, light hammer. A torch. A barrel with hooch. A lot of hooch in this game. They like their drink.
Don't mind if I do.
A shovel. Hey, Prax, you need another shovel? Or should I send it straight to Opal? Old key. I'm glad they trust that spider webbing. Dagger. Spear. Battle axe. We already tracked that guy down. Let's see what's in this barrel. A fork. Always need more shovels, yeah. If I find enough, I'll equip everyone with a shovel. Just to be safe. Alright, that takes care of everything here. Let's head back outside and go in these other set of doors. I'm curious what that old key is to. Alright, since we don't know what we're walking in on here. Either that key opened the doors or they weren't locked. Use the old key. All right, let's see what we've got. Nothing. Wooden trunk. Nothing. Cupboard. Some gold. Gold is always good. Bottle rack. Nothing. Barrel. Barrel? All right, thieves' tools. He'll want that. He doesn't have any rope yet. Let's give that to him. Hammer, we'll send back to camp. All right, I'm going to switch to Ben. Great. Cupboard. Some more gold. Burlap sack. A rotten tomato. Torch. Ah, now we can see. Thieves' tools. Send that to Starion. Tongs. We'll send that to camp. Nothing in that one. What about the one I'm sitting on? Shears. All right. Wooden trunk. A rapier. And a quarterstaff. All right, what do we have behind me here? All right, let's check this out first. Another shovel. Wheelbarrow. Wooden crate. Nothing there. More thieves' tools. More rope. And another hammer. Looks like it's hammer time. Cupboard. More thieves' tools. More tongs. Wooden barrel. More tools. Bottle rack. Nothing. Bottle rack. Nothing. Bottle rack. Nothing. Bottle rack. Nothing. Out of the way, Will. All right. Perspective change. Bottle rack. Nothing. Barrel. Nothing. Burlap sack. Some old clothes. Burlap sack. A rotten mushroom. Burlap sack. Rotten cheese. I don't think we want that. Burlap sack. Rotten chicken eggs. No. I thought when I went buy something, it said something about smoke powder or something like that. Maybe that was it there. Or maybe I was hallucinating. Shabby door. Shabbily opened. The approachable east. So far, so good. Cupboard. Nothing. Wooden trunk. Another war hammer. Another rapier. Wooden crate. Nothing. Wooden crate. Uh-oh. A trap. Thieves' tools. More tongs. A ladder. All right, Astarion. Yes, now. I need you to disarm that. All right, we need a 10. We got +4, +5, +7, +9. Okay, as long as we don't roll in that one. And we got guidance. Who's the guidance from? Oh, Will has guidance. Okay. Anything but a nat 1. A 4 will do it. 8, 9, 11, 13, 16. Continue. What did you find in there for us? Highcliff blueprints and some gold. All right, I'm curious. Yeah, I'm curious. Precise arcs and neatly drawn lines from the blueprints of the 3 weapons. A great sword, a sickle, and a dagger. Each length and angle is marked with exact measurements, and forging instruments are printed carefully along the bottom of the page, emphasizing unusual ingredients, susur bark. The susur bark can only be applied to an ordinary, unmodified blade. Weapon blueprints.
Only one place I'm finding a Susa tree. The Underdark.
Good to know. All right, before we go up that ladder. A forge. Uh-oh. Ooh, a wall. Something we'll need to check out here later. Hold still. All right, what do we got here? Nothing in the bottle rack. Short sword. Out of my way, everyone. Another short sword. A barrel. Full of nothing. A crate. Just another crate. Okay, more thieves' tools. Send to camp. And a trunk. Ooh, a war pick. That's a nice one-handed weapon. Yep, got to gather all the things. What's this? And a club. The classic cleric weapon. The club. Alrighty. We already looked at that. What am I thinking? Alright, we got a cracked wall here. Can we walk through? Do we want to walk through? Uh-oh. While I'm thinking about it, I'm not liking the looks of this. Yeah, I've been here before with another character. I think we wait on this for now. Let's go back to exploring the village. All right, let's climb the ladder. See where it takes us. A wooden chest. Oh, Astarion. Would you so mind? All right. Ooh, 15. Let's add some guidance. So we got +4, +5, +7, +9. At least +10. So I want at least a 5. 15. I nailed it exactly. All right. Let's see if there's anything good in here. Ooh, Infernal Iron. I know someone who wants that. Has a red shine to it no matter the lighting. Faint screams echo through your mind whenever you touch it. Blacksmith's note. Ooh. Good sword here. Short sword. Light. Finesse. Do we want that over? That would work. Could work for Gay. That's a short sword, so I don't think we necessarily want to give that to Will. Do we want to give speedy reply to Will and have him and have Astarion use the smaller sword? Something to think about. All right, let's read the blacksmith notes here as we look at things and think about it. I want to take a look, see what Will actually has as his weapon. Specimen metal, hardness 9.5, very hard. Melting point unknown. Color silver, markings, red lacerations, flecked with yellow dust. Source, Underdark, question mark, notes. Gift from, redacted. Faintly sulfuric odor, forging unsuccessful, will not melt or warp at standard temperature. All right, what does he have? He has a rapier. That will give him more damage. Or wait a minute. 3 to 10. Definitely better. All right, let's focus on him. Let's compare here. Favored by nobility, but this... Oh, he's not proficient with short swords. Okay, so that throws that out. So. All right. Is he not proficient with scimitars either? Okay. There goes that idea. We could have him double wield that. All right. All right, let's double check something here. What are his proficiencies? Spears, pikes, halberds, glaives, and armor proficiency with light and shield. Dark One's blessing. Human versatility, opportunity attack. Pact of the Tome, which is what I have him doing. So, we need to... Yeah, that's right. I could make that a pact weapon for him, couldn't I? Forgot about that. I should know better. I play a Hexadin. So, but I'm doing Pact of the Tome. And not Pact of the Blade. But I can still make it a packed weapon, can I? Or can I? Can't remember. Thorn whip, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I may not be able to do that. Okay, so what we're going to find him a stronger weapon than his rapier. Can he use the war pick that we just found? Who's got the war pick? Come on, come on. Or did I send it back to camp? I bet I sent it back to camp. All right, anyway. Take care of that later. All right, back here. All right, let's head back outside and check the city out. Where are we at? Oh, yeah, we're at 10 o'clock. We're doing great for time. Another bottle rack. We got to check. Stack of books. Nothing of interest. A glass chalice. Sure. Why not? And another wooden crate. More rope. Let's send that to Will. Thieves' tools to Asterion. All right, back up we go. Yeah, we already checked all that stuff out. All right, let's go back outdoors. Back in the sunshine. All right. Okay. Right buttons, Robert. All right, up we go. All right, we got us another sigil here. That could come in handy. Now, I thought I heard some people speaking in here. So, back into sneak mode once again. No, I don't want Asterion leading the way. He's a little hurting right now, and we already did. No, we haven't done a short rest yet. Heal everybody up. All right, doesn't appear to be anyone in here yet. All right, time to do all this. Oh, we got people out. I see some movement out there. Oh. Did I just find all sorts of goodies? Antidote. Mugwort. Round flask. Empty potion bottle. Large bottle. If it'll let me. Bottle racks. Nothing. Mugwort. Mugwort. Laculite. Potion of healing. Potion of sleep. Antidote. Mugwort. I think I found an apothecary. Ledger. Dagger root. Dagger root. More dagger root. Extracts. Rule of 3. Could come in handy. Cupboard. Of course, nothing there. Bottle rack. Of course it's empty. Urbanger. Anything on it? Of course not. Bottle rack. Let's check there. Then we'll go back into the other room. Because one thing I want Ben to do, we're going to do that here in a little bit, is I want him... Ooh, a crystal ball. Gail will like that. Maybe. Household prayer. Ooh, where'd you come from?
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Alright, what the guard let me past. Succeeded stealth. Okay, imitation. Or you could let me pass. Intimidation. He always does persuasion first. Probe his thoughts. With guidance. That'll help take out the negative there. Ooh, nat 1. Okay, that didn't go well. Alright, where are they? Just the one. Okay, we got 3 now. Okay. Does he have a bow shot? Yes, he does. And we take him out in one shot? Wow. Nicely, nicely. All right. Where is everybody and how do I get out? Okay. We're going to sneak her around. And then we're going to go ahead and dash to get outside. Where she can do something and not block the door. Missed. All right, he's coming to us. Nice. Okay, Ben. All right, I can't get in combat range, but I can get a bolt in him. Missed. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Hunter's Mark. I should have done that before. I keep forgetting to do that first. All right. Lead of foot. And can't get in range, so we'll just Soldier's Blast. Is he actually going to come up? The fool! He actually went after her. Okay, let's get out here. He should be able to get a decent shot off on him. Oh, still going. Is he able to hide? Throw it off any shot just a little bit. All right, he's going to regret this. I'm sorry, Goblin Warrior. This is just not your day. Very well done. All right, let's see what we can gather from all of these. Gold and a bow. Note to self, next feat we're going to increase his intelligence or wisdom or whatever so he can use the Illithid stuff better. Alright, what is Brawler Brekkav on him? 2 gold, a Goblin Scimitar, Dragon Egg Mushroom, and an apple. Some apples. And the Goblin Warrior that Lae'zel just took out. Great battle axe. Send that back to camp. An acid vial. We'll hang on to that. Now, I don't think I was done searching in here before we got rudely interrupted. Standing mirror. All right, anything in the barrel? Potion of Vitality. Cures things. Empty bottle. Stack of books. Always got to check the stack of books. An open crate. Scruffy vagabond clothes. Damaged wardrobe. Damaged face or shabby wardrobe. All right. Now. Check the cauldron out. Oh, it actually let me take it. Hope I didn't burn my hand doing that. Nothing in there. All right. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's all right. Household prayer. I was attempting to grab that when all this happened. Lathander to light, Saloon to guide, Kelemvor to judge, and passage provide. All right. Oh, I picked that up. All right, let's head outside. Well, hang on. Is there anything else that we want to check out? Hang on. Another cauldron. A wine rack. 2 empty bottles. Oh, we've got a wooden hatch. Let's see where this leads. Interesting. Let's check out the desk here first. An ink pot. Stack of books. Stack of books. Stack of books. Bottle. Potion of healing. Other bottles. Wooden barrel. Bullywug trumpet. Rogue's morsel. Wooden trunk. Healing potions. Glass distillation set. Rats cannot add that to the inventory. Ah, wrong button again. Or got my mouse where I didn't want it. Wooden barrel. Water. Always handy. Healer's log. Patient Samson. Occupation blacksmith. Malady gout. Comment. Samson's become accustomed to the good life since he's acquired that new apprentice. I gave him a tincture of autumn crocus and told him to avoid red meat and ale. That's right. They wouldn't have probenecid and allopurinol back then. Patient Branley. Occupation Cooper. Malady, large wooden splitter in hand. He's got some workman's comp coming his way. Splinter removed, wound cleaned, doused in balsam ointment and bandaged. Patient Timic. Occupation none. Child. Malady, swallowed a bottle cork. No hardness or blockage in stomach. The cork should pass without causing harm. Gave the lad a stern warning. Patient Dita. Occupation apprentice blacksmith. Malady, minor burns to hands and face. Another burn for Samson's eager young apprentice. The usual treatment was applied, but I urged her to slow her pace at work before she inflicts real harm. All right. Elixir of poison resistance. Let's go ahead and take the log. Oh.
What's that?
Suspicious poison. Bronze keg. Oh, I didn't actually take that, but that's fine. Mind reading and more healing. Vases, vases everywhere. Oh, wrong way. Let's open the crate. Rags. And more casual sandals. Incense. More incense. Bowl. Candlestick. Weave moss. Mortar and pestle. Cutting board. Garlic. Autumn crocus. Nice. Now, I need to remember the toggle for doing alchemy. All right, so what did they find over here that was so interesting? These doors here. All right, let's check out the crates. Got to check all the crates. Oh, another desk. Quill and ink. Made with a duster. Some art. A big pile of book. Nothing worth going after. We already checked the desk. More distillery stuff. All right, I can't use that do that for some reason. Astarian, has that got any kind of lock that you can take care of? Nope. That is interesting because you've got me curious now as to what that is. All right, back up we go. All right, I think we've cleaned out this place. Taking out some more gobbies. We got through unscathed pretty well. All right, anything of interest here? Wood crate. Nothing. I would imagine most of the stuff outside here, the goblins have probably cleared out. Beautiful view. If nothing else. All right, where are we at time-wise here? All right, let's come over here. Maybe they were loading these up and they haven't been checked yet. Some more booze. Some wine. See what's in this barrel. Tin cup. Spoon. Spatula. Mug. And a pot lid. Got another guy over there. Okay, just some graffiti. All right. Oh, got a skelly over here.
You sniffing where you ain't ought to be, friend. Might have to take that nose.
Well, you got original commentary, that's for sure.
As the symbol glows,
Let's see if I can pass it this time.
authority.
Detect thoughts. The 9. Boom.
Bollocks. Fezzik funning around while I'm stuck dealing with yobs.
All right, I bypassed your guards. Using charisma, wisdom. If I meant to do you harm, I could have just killed you all. Ooh, this is going to be close. Whew. Guidance got us over.
Oh, go on. Ain't bothered mucking my blade with you, but mind your manners.
We'll deal with you later. I need to remember to cast Bless on everybody. Head back up here this way.
Haven't seen that game in years.
Uh-oh. Gotta be careful. What do we have here?
Tastes like chicken. No chicken. Tastes like fish. Gentlemen, contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast. Besides, tastes like pork. And what surprise is this? Brothers, look here. I have eyed yet another prize. Fortune favors our bellies. Stranger, be you friend or food. The mark is her measure. Show is the brand of the absolute.
All right. So, Paladin Intimidation, I get +5. Deception, +3. Let's try Deception first.
go unsavored. Food? Food. Not food.
Friend. Dragonborn are friends, not food. I see you're quite the articulate ogre.
Am I not astonishing? A robust diet makes for a shrewd mind, you see. I am a gourmand.
Of course you are.
A delicacy. Were I so lucky.
I notice you do not wear a bear brand of your own.
I've no use for the absolute, or any god. I follow two masters only, gluttony and greed. The goblins understand my appetites. They sate my hunger for gold, and the rest sate my hunger for meat. Boss goblin give gold. We check brand. Good deal. No talk.
Forget goblins. You instead should be fighting for me.
I am, by all accounts, a student of higher commerce and extortion.
Commerce and extortion.
Tempt me.
All right. +5 plus a d4. Persuasion. I'll pay you in the flesh of the fallen. You'll have your fill. I've got just as high a roll on that one. Deception, I'm not going to try to push my luck on that one again, because after all, we are paladin here. And again, we go for persuasion first. Ooh! Not even close. I'm going to roll again. We'll give it another try here. Whew. I'm getting some good rolls tonight. Probably pay for it next week. Or when I play offline.
A brilliant notion, and a boon to my aching belly. We have a deal, my tasty kibble. Take my bone horn. One blow, and the ground will quake with my family name. Use it when the need arises, and never a moment before. Ogre kill everyone around, then ogre eats them. Well spoken, indeed. Ogre kill everyone around.
I've seen few other ogres in these parts, to be quite honest.
We follow the sense of blood and gold to all lands fertile, friend. And this land proves particularly fruitful.
I see.
We will keep close. When you are ready, sound the horn.
All right, let's check this place out in here. Oh, a pile of books. Gotta check there first. All right. The approachable east. Oh. Nothing there. I clicked. Whatever. Back inside. The Folly and the Fall. Check out the dead tiefling. What we got here? Gold. More thieves' tools. A great club. A tarnished locket. Opens to reveal an intricate illustration of a stone tower. The words Elturel, strength and unity are described across the top. And some rope. Let's send this to Lizelle. Alright, it's giving me some sort of magical discovery of something. Is there a way to go up to another level? Yes, there is. All right, I was getting a message. It gave that it detected something over here. Oh, cracked support beam. Oh, I could have knocked that down to take out the ogres, probably. Okay. Or it was this. Under the floorboards, a handwritten note and a child's drawing. Let's take a look and see. There's the war horn. Handwritten note. Dear Flora, happy birthday. I know I finally finished a painting, and not just any painting. Does it look familiar? I'll give you a hint. It involved me getting down on one knee and you making me the happiest woman alive. Yeah, I'm taking my time looking through everywhere just to try to trigger all of the blind rolls as much as I can here. We're taking this definitely as this logo. I'd best go. I hear silence in the classroom next door, and that's never a good sign. Happy birthday, my love, Amanda. Can I even look at it? Child's depiction of a happy sunlit scene. Okay. Asterion still in sneak mode. Hit the wrong button there. Alright. Let's head back down. Alright, is there anything else we haven't looked at yet here in this city? Oh, something's happening. Survival failed. We missed something happened. Ah. We get to dig. Ooh. Good amount of gold. Agate. A ladle. Oh, stuffed teddy bear. And a milk can. Smells a little bit sour. Oh, a wooden crate outside here. Nothing. Now, where are we as opposed to that dark area that I haven't seen here? We haven't seen yet. Okay, we need to head up this direction, looks like. So, let's go back out from whence we came over to here. Oh, we missed this. Okay, take the moss-covered key. Haste Helm. Throbs when violence is near, filling the wearer with a compassion to act. Gains momentum for 3 turns. Ooh, that could be helpful for a lot of people. We're not going to wear it, but someone else might. Asterion, maybe. Some gold. More thieves' tools. And another potion of healing. Uh-oh. What do we have going on here? You hear someone crying for help. He's got to check it out. Oh, I see. Yeah. Stuff like that. Uh-oh. Someone's on an unwanted merry-go-round ride. What the hell's are you doing?
What's it bloody look like? We're teaching this here pipsqueak to fly.
Let me rephrase that. Why are you doing this?
'Cause it makes me laugh.
Yeah, good idea, Prax. I'll keep that in mind for next time. Fun's over. Release the gnome at once.
You want this little cave lurking what's it? Find your own. He's ours.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
We'll use Paladin and let's see. Let's do detect thoughts first. If we can. Let's get the guidance. Let's get at least a 9. Come on. Ooh. Depends on guidance. We missed it.
What the? I felt that. You were in my noggin like a worm in an apple. Tell him.
All right. How many of them are there? Ooh. A bunch. All right, Asterion. Well, that took him out real quick. All right, let's hide. All right, Will, let's get in position. $70, $65, $70. Where do we want to go? Let's team up on this guy first. Hellish Rebuke. All right. You saw what he did to your boyfriend, Lae'zel. You know what that means. Hit him. Said bless on everyone. All right, Ben. I think this calls for a smite. Yeah. It's smiting time. We got a couple of wargs. And a couple others. Let's go. Oh, and I'm down. Okay, this isn't good. All right. Follow-up strike. Finish it. Nicely done, Astarion. And now... Oh, he can't hide. All right. Eldritch Blast. 65, 70. 70. Missed. Good hit. Saved against Sacred Flame. I can't go. Hellish Rebuke. Didn't quite take it out. All right. Can he get in there? Take this thing out. Missed, of course. All right. Took him out with the second shot. All right. Oh, and Astarion's down. All right. Where do I go first? Him I can get to. Eldritch Blast. 65, 70. Took him out. Can she get to him? Cool. Concentration's broken on the Bless. Didn't quite take him out, though. Not good. All right. Can I Eldritch Blast him from here? Yes. Missed. Take him out. Oh, and I just died. Good thing I've got the Revivify scroll on me. All right, let's get them all here. How much has he got on him? 12 points. Down to 2. Flourish. Finish him off. All right. Now, Will, I need you to come down here. Help up Astarion. Revivify. What do you mean the target's blocked? Okay, good. All right. Short rest. All right. Let's strip the bodies here. I'm coming.
Easy enough.
Scrapwood shield and a crude mace. Oh, very heavy great axe. Take all. That could come in handy for someone here. All right, we're coming. To get you, cave gnome. All right, let's go. Come on. Okay, fine. Up here then, Will. Okay, back to Ben. Take that. Now, anything on the sheep? Some mutton. Now, is there a way to stop this crazy thing? Ah, here we go. Okay, release break or break. I think we need the break. Yeah, I've learned that, how important Revivify is. All right, now, let's help this guy first. Then we'll explore the ladder and this hatch here. Come on, move where I want you to. All right, let's cut those bindings loose. He's going to do the good thing. He's not going to expect a fee or anything. He was rescuing him.
Pestilent thugs. Well, get on with it. Whatever you are.
Get on with what?
You saved me. Now you'll extort me. That's how this works, yes?
I'd rather know how you got caught.
My own fault, really. I should have dropped my pack and outrun those bastards. Alas. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on.
You're a little far from home for a deep gnome.
Ignorance is alive and well, it seems. Deep gnomes aren't restricted to the Underdark, you know. I've lived in Baldur's Gate for years.
Oh, I see.
In search of a friend. I fear he's in trouble. See this? I gave it to him years ago before I left home. I found it around the neck of a thug in the lower city. It was speckled with blood. My friend, nowhere to be found. But I still have hope. I have reason to believe he's in the Underdark. Hopefully, I'll pick up his trail from there. I always help my friends. On that note, I bid thee farewell. If we should meet again, well, we will have met again.
The most unfortunate gnome. Will is inspired. Inspiration gained. Nice. Alright, now let's go back to here. A shield. Let's see where this ladder goes. An animal carcass. Just bones. Goblin bow. Scimitar. Some sort of spear. A mauled sheep. Alright, we got us some swill. A grease bottle. Alchemist fire. We'll keep that. Grilled roast ribs. Doused with honey and herbs, these ribs are popular fare among midsummer festivities. Alright. There's a wooden hatch. Let's check this out. See what we can find. If there's anything of note there. Heavy chest. The Speedy Light Feet. When wearer dashes or takes similar action during combat, they gain 3 lightning charges. It is said that the Speedy Light Feet were the first of many lightning inventions made by Yuri the Sparkstruck. The boot's old, frayed edges zap and crackle even at the slightest movement. Those could come in handy for someone. Potion of speed. Grease bottle. A crate. Empty. Backpack. I think we found his backpack. Ooh. A satchel of smoke powder. Come in handy. Some gold. Apple. And a baguette. Burlap sack. Rotten mushroom. Nothing in there. Anything there? No. Pitchfork. Nothing to see there. All right, let's go back up. And with that near-death experience, I think it's time for us to go back to camp. All right, is there anyone who needs to talk? Journal update. Okay. Still working on the Find the Cure. Embrace your potential. Still working on Save the Refugees. Find the missing shipment. Thanked us and invited us to meet his associates into their hideout. We need to use the passphrase Little Serpent, Long Shadow. Daughter of Darkness. Let her memory be suppressed so she can serve Shar without compromising her. The Masterwork Weapon. We found that Susur trees can be found deep in the Underdark. Blueprints for Masterwork Weapons. All we need to forge one is some bark from a Susur tree. Our fiery friend. We defeated the paladins looking after her. Needs an infernal mechanic to tune up the engine she has for a heart. There might be one nearby. Blade of the Frontiers. We met Mizora, none too happy to find that Will failed to slay Karlach. Punished Will by turning him into a devil and departed, even though we'll be likely to meet her again. Yell's condition has become unstable. He needs a powerful magic item in order to consume the weed inside. We should offer him one as soon as we can. Rescue the gnome. We're completed. Explore the ruins. Hunt the devil. And investigate the beach. Unfortunately, we saw that last time around. That we lost the tiefling kid there. All right, let's make the rounds. Let's chat with everyone. Karlach was dancing. All right, how would Ben talk about this? He wouldn't be a braggart about something like this being paladin and all that jazz, so it is none of your business.
Well, what do you want if you're not here to gossip?
All right. Shadow wants to talk with us.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Something important.
Sure. Well, now I'm intrigued. Do continue.
I could have died in that pod, back on the Nautiloid. You could have died, spending precious moments trying to free me, but you did it anyway. I owe you my life. I'm trying to say that you've earned my trust in a way very few ever have. I want that to mean something. I want you to know more about me, at least from what I can remember. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a dark justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a dark justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready. Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shah's enclave in Baldur's Gate.
I see.
Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable.
I don't understand why be so secret about such an ambition.
Dark justiciars are hated by many, judged to be ruthless fanatics. Even the few who would accept a follower of Lady Shah would likely balk at a justiciar in their midst. But there's a simpler answer to your question. I simply forgot about the desire I had until I saw some things that reminded me. Now, I can't get it out of my mind.
Do you think she'll ever relent and make you a dark justiciar?
I don't know. Perhaps if I succeed in my mission and reach Baldur's Gate. Hope has little place amongst Lady Shah's children. It's an illusion, a distraction. But for this, I hope my time will yet come.
Thank you for sharing.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Anything else? How am I holding up?
I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them.
Okay. Breakthrough with Shadowheart. Let's see. She was dancing when we got back. That eager to see us?
Copper for your thoughts.
You and Mazora seem to know each other fairly well. How?
We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted.
Excuse me. Do you think she'll come eat? Let's see. I can see why you're so keen to escape.
No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
Do you think she will keep coming after you?
I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride.
All right, let's talk. Oh, Gale has an exclamation point. What's happening here?
Glad you've a moment for me. My, predicament has become rather urgent. I need a magical artifact to consume. Right now.
He needs a fix.
Enough magic to soothe its disquiet. If you'll just give me what I need.
What will happen to this item should I give it to you?
Consume the magic inside. What was a powerful artifact will be rendered no more than a trinket, but it will save my life, even if only temporarily.
All right. I'm not worried about dancing lights per se. I'll give him that locket.
Thank you.
Feel better now.
I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I hate to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters.
Ooh, that'd be a question. Perhaps you'll now tell me what this is all in aid of.
Grateful as I am, the course of our camaraderie is much better served by not taking that particular detour. Not just yet. Sincerely, though. I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told.
Alright, I hope we do not regret losing that artifact. It could have been useful.
Myself am a much more powerful artifact in your arsenal. Rest assured of that.
Alright, let's go talk to Will.
Gale slurped that thing up like a horse with a carrot. I hope he got what he needed from it.
So tell me, how does it feel to be a devil now?
It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck, not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see?
I see the Blade of Frontiers. No more, no less.
It's because you know the heart lurking under the horns. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe. And one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again.
You should get out of this pact.
Possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
Alright, no problem. We're going to be wrapping up here pretty quick. I'm just doing the walk around talk with everybody, then we'll do the sleep thing, and then I'll be ending. So, have a good day tomorrow. Fortunately, I'm working the later shift, so I don't have to log in till 11, so I got a little more time this week. But thanks for coming along, and thanks for the input, Prex. I deeply appreciate the input on the stuff that we talked about earlier about the feats and all that other stuff. good to get always good to get input from other people on stuff like this. So thanks a lot and have a good night. Why obey her at all? What could she do? Well, where's the There must be some loophole in the contract that lets you out.
It could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mizora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
Perhaps we can beat her if we put our worms together.
We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
All right. Let's talk to Lae'zel.
Gale is positively voracious. Well, let him suck up all the magic he needs, as long as he doesn't snack on a Githyanki silver sword.
He's got to ask any chance of all bunks sharing our bunks again anytime soon.
Perhaps if I'm in need of relief. Until then, I'll enjoy watching you squirm from the anticipation of it.
Not surprised by that response. All right. And with that, let us end the day. All right, what's going on? Gale's lit up again. Anyone else? No. Okay, we'll work our way around him. Let's go first to Shadow.
So, Gale just consumes magical items like I do wine. We truly are a group apart. Nevertheless, as quirks go, that's a new one for me.
All right, let's see if there's anything new to talk about. How am I holding up?
I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you.
All right, let's go to Karlach once again. See if there's anything else to say.
I like Gale, but I'm keeping all my good
Good response.
Everything fancy he touches meets a grisly end.
All right, let's talk to Astarion.
I've known people who are hungry for power, but Gale takes it a bit too literally for my liking. I wonder how he does it. Why he does it. I'm sure all will be revealed in time, but I don't like it. A waste of perfectly good treasure.
All right, let's go to Will.
Well met.
Okay, nothing else there. Let's come over here to Gale. Then we'll stop with Liz. We'll stop the night with Lae'zel.
That hit the spot. I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that's...
You already said that.
The demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters.
How do I know the real monster isn't you?
My words, my actions, my award-winning smile. Sincerely, though.
He would appreciate the humor in that.
A lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told.
Don't mention it.
Lord, I bow to your boundless kindness.
All right. One more chat with Lae'zel.
Curious. I drained you dry. Yet your body seems no more worse for wear. Perhaps I might find use for it again.
All right, let's go to bed. All right. Some garlic, apples, some cheese, a baguette. 29, 38. Just give me, unless one of these others here is only 2. I can use the salami as a weapon. No, that's something that PW or Meiji or some of those others would do. That's not my style. Maybe use an apple or a spud. That'll do it. All right, time for everyone to sleep. Is that the teddy bear that we found earlier? No, nothing else is happening. All right. Where's Scratch? There he is. Let's change to Will real quick. Let's have him talk to Scratch.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Sorry about what happened to your master.
Friend, I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him, but I'm glad to have met you.
Give him a pet. Everyone gets to pet Scratch at least once before this game is done. Overall. All right, back to Ben. And with that, we will bring things to an end. Well, that was a fun and very interesting episode. That is for sure. All right, let's quit things out. So, the schedule for the rest of the week. Tomorrow will be Grappler's Keep. We are just 1 week away from our first premium live event, otherwise known as the Bag of Holding, where it's a 6-person ladder match. The guy and gal who wins that one gets that bag of holding that contains a contract for a championship match that can be put into use anytime, anyhow, anywhere that the holder wants to use it. So those matches will happen first. Then the final 2 co-main events will be the crowning of our Master of Melee and Our Lady of Valor individual championships for the men and the women respectively. So it's possible the bag of holding could be cashed in as early as that same night. We'll see what happens. And then I think Saturday we are back for Scion on the Wandering DMs channel, Saturday afternoons, 1 p.m. Eastern Time on the Wandering DM channel here on Twitch. And then we'll be back Monday with the Further Adventures of Mouse Droid, and then next Tuesday with more adventures here in The Legend of Ben de Mustaine. So with that, let's see who's out and about this time of the night to see who we can do a raid on. Let's see who's out there that we can raid. Okay. They're doing the Mortal Kombat. That's not going to be Jill. I don't know. Meiji, we could. She's doing Baldur's Gate. We've got, let's see, Cypher of Tyre is doing. We could go there. I don't think I've ever raided Cypher Tyre. Let's see if it'll let us in. Very good RP person. I've watched the main one she's in on Saturday, something of Waterdeep. I can't, my mind just gone blank, but it's a very good show, and they've had some, I think she's even DM'd it at times as well. So let's see if it'll let us raid. I say that because there's sometimes I've tried to raid people, and sometimes I think you can set it that you have to have a certain number in before they'll accept a raid and all that. I don't know if she's got it set that way or not, because I've tried to do that with others, but we'll see what happens. If that doesn't work, we've got a backup plan with someone else to raid. So let's go ahead and go there. So if you like what you see here, come join us on Discord, where we can talk things Baldur's Gate, where we can talk things Lego gaming or Skyrim or WWE oriented stuff. We have a special section there called the Prayer Closet. Here in this household, we believe in the power of prayer. We believe it is real. We believe it is powerful. We believe it works. If you have a need, if you have a concern, if you have a request, please place it there, and we will be praying for you. And it's not a case of thoughts and prayers, and then nothing happens. On my tablet, I have an app called Evernote. One of the running notes I keep on there is a list of people that I am praying for. So you may or may not already be on the prayer list because of things that I've heard and seen heard or been told is going on. You may have been getting benefits unaware. So please feel free to take advantage of that. If you'd rather not say what it is, and we can understand that, personal reasons, not wanting other people to know about certain sensitive things and all that. But if you still like the prayer support and all that, just use the praying hands emoji. We'll take that as what we call in the in the church world as an unspoken request, which means God knows what it is. You know what it is. We don't know, but we don't have to know. All we need to know is that the need is there, and we'll be praying for you just as hard as if we knew what was actually going on. So with that, let's see if we can do the raid here. Nope, does not allow raids at this time. Okay, let's try plan number 2. Jill. Let's see if it'll let us in on her. She's been doing some good Baldur's Gate oriented stuff. And if that, we will look for others to go to. If that doesn't work, we will go to Perception Studios. So let's give her a try. Yep, it's going to go through. So until next time, everyone, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts that love you. Good night, everybody. This has been a Diet Water production.
She's gonna have to move if she wants to go up there. It's the only thing. I don't want her to move because it's gonna hit her. Oh my god, Hawkeye! Thank you so much. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. How was stream? How was it? Hope you're well. Alright, they're gonna melee her. If we could somehow shove her off, that would be great. How was stream? How are you? Welcome in. How is Baldur's Gate? Nice to meet you. Are you loving this game as much as me? This game is amazing. It's very good. We're doing a very long fight right now. Let's do this. And then we'll do... Oh.
need to disengage first, huh? I think we do. Oh my god, Jason! Jason, thank you so much. Thank you for the conversion from a Prime to a Tier 1. Thank you. I appreciate that, Jason. Thank you. Hi, Luna. Welcome in. Yeah, this is the Steel Watch Foundry. This is a very long fight. We took out the two, I forgot what they're called, the big guys. So now I'm left with no spell slots. We have a few guys left, but we have no spell slots.